Yo, what is up? Thank you all for tuning in wherever and whenever you're watching this. My name is Tyler Brewer. I'm here with my boy G Quirks.
What's good, family? How's it going today, Tyler?
Blessed and highly favored, bro. And before we hop into this, I just want to go ahead and put this out there. Trading and investing involves risk. Risk means potential loss. None of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. This is strictly for educational purposes only. And Garrison, whenever you're ready, I'll make you the host if you need me to.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, guys, today I'm just gonna chart with you guys a little bit. Um,
Charting around.
get rid of some of this stuff here. I don't want you to see that slide. This one's fine.
Yo, bro, I've seen
Keep
with
an eye out. Keep an eye out. Oh, oh,
real
dude,
quick,
these
bro.
just got dropped on there.
On the floor.
Yeah, literally just now. I was looking at
Uh,
this one.
Real quick before you hop in this, I saw what was it, the Ethereum update in the Shanghai, I think it was, or somewhere over there.
Yeah,
Pretty much, it's gonna allow some of the validators to sell, bro. And we were just talking about something to push the market down, or something potentially that would move the market. And I think, some of those people have been holding since literally, what are you on ETH? No, it's total market cap. I think it was like right around the 400 levels.
oh, do you want me to go to ETH?
If you want to open it up really quick. Um, but yeah, put your cursor to the left, like right above April, I think it was, or November. Left, way farther back. My bad.
Oh,
2021, pre 20. Yeah, a little farther left. A little more. A little more. November to the left.
oh, November.
Yeah. What is that for? Yeah. So about 400, bro. They had it locked up until just about now. It's coming up here soon,
Damn.
and it's gonna allow them to sell the ETH that they've had locked up. So potentially, just
Are
keep
they
that in
gonna?
mind too. I just saw that, but
What
I
would
just
you
wanted to
do
share that with you.
if you had just gotten access to this ETH? Would you sell it here or would you be waiting?
Bro, I mean, some people might want to sell and take some profit. I mean, if they've been
Yeah,
holding since 400, bro,
for real.
I'd want to take a little chunk of that to be honest, personally. But at the same time, if I waited that long, I'd probably already just be like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna wait until this puppy comes back up. But you never know, bro. What if a couple validators sell it, which forces price down, and maybe that's what they're scared of. But I just thought about it. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens.
This
It's
thing's
just something
starting
to
to
think.
break our trend a little.
It's just something to think about, bro. That I figured I'd throw out there.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's cool. I didn't hear about that. That's good to know. Um, it's what helps having a team, guys, because you get news that you may
I'll
not
see if
hear
I can
about.
pull it up in the
Let's
meantime.
see. I'm gonna go. What should we go over, Tyler? Oh, I had the total. I had the market cap pulled up, so
Yeah,
I'll
I was
go
gonna
over
say
that
start with
first.
that, bro.
Okay, so let's start on the weekly. I'll probably start on. Um, yeah, it looks like a pretty good starting point, I'd say. So I'm gonna come mark up over here and see how it acted a little bit. Um, nah. Let's see. Let's get this right here. Tyler, tell me if you see any recommendations that you might think I should do.
As far as what levels?
Yeah,
Go. What do you want total?
yeah.
So the bottom, actually, so right there. Yep. Go down a little. Hold on one second.
S-
Let me. How do I annotate this? Can't I control it?
Yeah, you should be able to from Zoom. I'm not
There
sure
we
though.
go. You have to allow me to control it, and I'll move it. Uh,
He could literally scam me right now, guys, and take all my money.
yeah. By the way, you logged into
I'm not logged in.
But
You get my
right
Zed
here,
run
bro.
horse.
Right here specifically, roughly, I would
Yeah,
actually
I like
prefer
that
to.
too.
I would prefer to drop. Oops, wrong thing. Maybe like a box there. Where is this?
Um, I have it up in my thing, in my favorite bar.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. But this is like an area, even from really this bottom. And I know it doesn't look too big now, but once you kind of put it on a smaller time frame, it obviously gets way bigger. And then you could just stretch that G over a little bit.
And I'm gonna flip
That
that to
area
green.
specifically, that level, I mean, I think it's actually gonna come back down to there. I don't know.
Oh my God.
You're good. You're good. How do I? You can end it. I'm good now.
Okay.
I don't know if you have. Oh wait, here we
I
go.
don't know really where that is,
Should be good. But
but yeah,
that area specifically, I mean, I don't know, bro. I just think that level, and even maybe even a little bit lower. But I mean,
there's a lot of decision right here. Look, the buyers took over right here, and
yeah.
instantly the sellers came and said, "Nah, we're not going that way yet."
And then it even
Right
came
here,
up
the
to,
buyers just
yep.
destroy that level. And look at that. And here, let's take this on the monthly. I'm sure you see a big open and close. Guys, these are imbalances. When candles, it's been filled all the way down to here. I'm kind of looking. This is a good candle to fill. This candle's opened. Well, I guess it did get filled a little bit down here. Um, when you guys see a candle that kind of just opens like this and goes straight up with no wick down, it's likely to come back and fill that because that's considered an imbalance, which it kind of did here. As you can see right here, went up pretty much straight up. Now it's back in, filling these imbalances right here. You didn't see any red for a month or for a few months. You saw a little bit on the weekly, but that's a good imbalance right here. I'm gonna mark this little candle right here just because it kind of grabs my attention. Uh, maybe not. I think I'm gonna keep this right here. So let's see what's gonna happen over here. So I'm gonna take a big fib from the top. Let's go right here. Let's take this move. Guys, this is max. I'm thinking everybody thinks bull runs back, which it could be. It very well could be. We're at a point in time right now where it could go either direction at this point. Uh, personally, me and Tyler are still seeing a lot of bearish sentiment, and yeah, we just personally do not think it's time yet. So this is
Another,
yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say another reason, bro. I chose that level, and I'll show you too. Um, let me uh, let me grab the control again. All right, bet. And then let me go. I'm gonna change this to a daily.
Yeah, Tyler's a lot better at explaining to me, or a lot better at explaining than me.
Oh shit, where am I
I
going?
just kind of know my levels and what I'm
But
looking for.
do you have the
Not the best at
retracement on
putting
here, bro?
words. The what?
What is it? The fib retracement. So let me see.
Are you looking for the extension?
Yeah,
It's right. It's up at
you
my
have
favorite bar,
you have
the
the
second one
161
in.
extension, don't you?
Yeah, it's up at my favorite bar. I use it from the um
So originally, which one? This one?
that one, yeah.
And how do I
So
do it?
top, bottom, top, or
So
high, low to high.
to here.
Yeah, to your lowest low or whatever you're looking at, and then back to
So
the top.
originally, bro, you can see that's also why I was looking at this level, which I think I might be slightly off here on levels because I'm looking at what high did I use? Oh, okay, never mind. Here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
this
And
is a
it,
pretty big. We're looking
and
at a
it's
pretty
funny
big
because,
move here.
and actually, bro, it's funny because now that I'm putting that on there, it was actually off of this move, but now we got like almost like a fib cluster on there. I know you watch Nick Gomez a little bit, but
Yeah.
if we zoom in, sorry, bro, I'm gonna delete some of this.
No, you're good. You're good.
But now we had that, what was it, 1.127 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we had that, and then so we're gonna go from here. Oh, so that was slightly off there to here.
And that's right at our zone too.
I think I did, yeah, I think I did that backwards actually. Because I have, let me do this. And then you got that 618 right here too. So it's like almost in that same exact area, bro, where like you almost have a group of fib clusters. Um, And again, it wasn't just like a random level, bro. It started out, I used it for exactly how we just marked up, bro. I was like, okay, well, this is like almost like a level of accumulation up and down. And then I started marking up fibs. And then one day I realized when I was marking up on it, I was like, wait a second. I was like, that literally hits perfectly on on my chart, and I was like, what the heck?
I'm gonna
And then
check
it's
something.
funny too because you put it if you put it again from that top from that you can delete any of that if you want, but
No, my bad. I
if
want to go back. I just wanted to see something.
when you put it back on top of there too from that what is it from the zero or yeah from the high to that last low, and then you get that 80% again, and it's that 23.6 I think is also the 88.6 or 78.6. So if you put a fib from that high that I used
Okay, right here.
down to the low, yep, and then it just kind of start, yeah, see, look, now you got that 78.6 in that level right there.
Oops, I didn't want to get rid of that
And
bottom
and
one.
so I kind of use it almost as the same thing, bro. I know that was like a rough zone, but
This is literally just about the move I was about to pull up, though.
yep. And
I'm
then
about to show you. I want to show everybody a harm or like a. I want to show everybody a butterfly pattern, I think. Okay.
I'm gonna see if I
Um.
can find that article on the E stuff.
So we'll take this to here. So guys, this is. I'm gonna show you guys a harmonic pattern that I'm looking at that's kind of forming, I think, right now. This is called the butterfly pattern. I'm looking down because I got notes, guys. Yeah, I'm not doing this out of my head. Whoa. He's not doing it from his head and he doesn't memorize it. But yeah, guys, I'm looking at notes. I have to write stuff down because can't remember everything.
Bro, honestly, like look, you know what's funny? Look, I have a sticky note on my computer for RSI, bro.
All right, guys, so I'm
Sticky.
gonna put this here just for a reference. So this is what we're looking for, something like this. So this is the X to A leg. Take this here, X to A. Let's get rid of that. X to A. Now we're coming up for the 786, 886 for B. Now we come back. I gotta take a fib here. Hold on. So we will, it's gonna be a 50% or 886, which is like right here, up here, and then down. So this is what I'm looking for. I take my fib from this low. So we look at this move first. This is X to A, and it's coming up, and this is the zone of reversal you look for is the 786 to 886 zone, which we're in right now. We may not be rejecting it yet. Um, we came up and didn't quite tap the 786, 886 zone, but you look really we like to look for the 50% to 886. It's a pretty big zone. Since we're at this point, I'll look for it to maybe tap off the 786 and move back down, but I'll go ahead and get rid of that for now. That's just the second move of this. So now I'm going to take a fib from this A to B that we were just looking at. This A should probably be, yeah, that A should be there. I'm going to move this over here so it's a little bit cleaner. Take my fib from this A to this here. We'll look for a possible 50%, just pretty much the same thing as we saw on this X to A leg to 886. And then this might not happen, guys. I don't even know if it's going to have enough buy pressure to come up and touch this zone. This is just an idea for me of where the market's going. This is how I personally like to look at the market. Gives me an idea of where my trades are going. So when I get to when it gets to C, guys, I'll probably erase all of this and reevaluate. Or if it doesn't go to C and it comes straight up to here, move's done, I delete all this pattern and I reevaluate. We don't hit every move. You'll never hit every trade. You read and react the market. So I'm expecting
Facts.
this to come back to a 618 to 886 zone. This is to continue the butterfly pattern. And then I'm going to take my fib retracement here. Boom, boom. I did this wrong. I gotta go boom. Didn't click it. Bottom to the top of the move. Back to where the bottom is of this. Um, I gotta take it from X to A.
From X to A.
Oh, freaking did it wrong again. Do that every time with these fib. I should just put it on there like this.
I used to use those fib pitchforks, bro. Or maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
should just add it in my regular fib. Have you seen how Mike and Kurt do it, where it's just
That's
automatically
how
there
mine
now?
is, bro.
I just kind of like doing the fib retracement.
You like
So
two
this is kind
moves.
of a zone I'm expecting it to completely. Guys, we'll see a lot if it even breaks up this high. Um, this is on a bigger time frame. I'm personally not really expecting it to come up this far. We might see it test here and play at this level. Um, I don't think it'll come up. If it comes to hit this 141 zone, we might see a push up here. There's not much holding it there. Oh yeah, there's a good amount of noise over here that's holding it. So we'll really see, guys. Personally, that's kind of an idea of where I think the market's going. You'll see it here, and then after it hits this D zone, where's my arrow at? Where's my arrow at? Bam, right down here. That's gonna be the big move down. I think I like the look of this. Um, that was just a quick go over, guys, of a harmonic butterfly pattern. So if you guys have any questions, of course, comment down below, and we can help with that. This is just a very quick. This is more advanced, so you might have not gotten everything. Um,
You'll have to go over on one of the calls, bro. You have to go over how to actually do it and what the steps you need and kind of go over your notes a little bit. Because even me, bro, like I said, I mean, I have the RSI here on my computer and I understand it, but sometimes when I'm doing the divergence, bro, I'm like, wait, is this bearish, bullish? Which
right.
is this
I know, and
hidden?
it's a
Like,
little bit hard, and I'm still getting used to these patterns. It's a little hard for me to, because when Kurt taught me, he taught me the bullish movements. So I have to take it and reverse it. And
yeah,
it's a
bro.
little bit
It's
challenging, but it's I mean, it's the same thing, just a different way. Like I could here, how do you, I don't know, you can like invert the chart, but
Yeah, you can. I don't know how to do it, but uh I love looking at it inverted, to be honest with you, because most people when they look at the chart, bro, like the average person doesn't look at it as if they can win either way. Like when they look, they're like, we can only win up. So they
right.
never look for opportunities down, which also then eliminates entries for you because if you're not looking for options for it to go down, then you're also missing a whole chunk of the chart to read. Like you're like completely ignoring half the chart. The market moves one or two ways, up or down. And if you don't understand why it moves down, and if you're only looking for opportunities up, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff because you're not paying attention to it going downward. So honestly, I'm all about like inverting the charts and looking at it differently because the average person, bro, doesn't look at it that way. Whereas, I started trading Forex in 2016 and dude, it doesn't matter. I'm still in the mindset, bro, is I don't care which way it goes, I'm gonna win either way. You just have to position yourself in some, whether it's going up or down, is it the trend going up? Is the trend going down? So it's like you just kind of have to position yourself for that, bro.
Yeah.
But I think it's awesome because the average person doesn't usually look for the opportunity down. Um,
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate you for sharing that. Because like Tyler said, you can make money both ways, and it's just powerful to be able to look at the charts both ways.
Yeah, bro. Check this out.
It
Let me
gives
see
you
text. So you
a
can see like
non-biased opinion.
you can see, yeah, for real. Because you don't care which way it goes, and that's the thing. Most people want it to go the way they want, whereas in reality, bro, like we don't care which way it goes because if it goes down, we're gonna sell it on leverage. If it goes up, we're gonna buy it on the exchange. So realistically, it doesn't matter. Like
And
I
actually, my bad, go
know
ahead.
you're good.
And actually, guys, my first harmonic pattern was like a zone lower. So now with this push up, it's invalidated my pattern. So now I've had to move it back a little bit and reevaluate, which we just did right there.
Yeah. So see, like roughly, bro. If I'm just putting this on there rough, you can see that fib retracement here, and then I had the same level, bro. Almost as, and it was actually an exact level. Because if you come over here, you can actually see, bro, it's like a top here. It's not actually exact here. And plus on the weekly, it looks a little bit different because the data is different. But you can see a perfect wick touch, another wick touch, candle touch. You come over here, bro. Guess what? Same shit. Broke through, touch, take off. So like specifically that level, bro, I've been kind of watching. But as far as like if it exactly touches that, I don't really care. I just think it's something to pay attention to. And it's more or less like a back testing thing, bro. Like, do I actually care if it touches that line? No. But guess what? If it comes and touches that line, I'm like, wait a second. I
I think I know what's
identified this
happening.
pattern. Yeah, I identified this now I'm like, oh shit, that was a good thing. So like there's cool things to do like that, like testing the market. I do it all the time, bro. I mean, I've been trading and marking up charts since 2016. I've been this and I Am Master Academy is the only two consistent things. I've done different brokers. I've tried different like I've traded different different industries in like I've done indices, binary options, forex, crypto, leverage, exchange, like metals, like S&Ps, bro. Like I've done a little bit of, bro, I've done a little bit of everything other than stocks. So like I've kind of been, I'm not here to say I'm a fucking pro by any means, but over time, bro, you realize and when I tell you, and I'm sure you understand this, bro, because we both mark up charts different. There's no right or wrong way to mark up a chart. There's a right or a wrong way to identify patterns within your markups on the chart. And the
Yeah,
thing is, bro,
yeah.
is some people aren't looking left and paying attention to the clues, or they're not trying different things. And I think that's where getting creative here in the market becomes, bro, because I've learned things that work. But then I also say, like, okay, well, this works, and this works. What if I combine it and then add it with this? And now you're getting like creative and adding things
Right.
on.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the harmonic patterns are for me now. When I'm usually doing this like by myself, I guess, I pretty much just look at the levels like this, like how you do it. Um, because you kind of see the harmonic patterns once you start to learn them. And it gets a mess. It kind of looked messy for you guys, I assume. It can be a mess sometimes when you're charting, but that's
But
why it's your chart. It's like art, guys. It can.
honestly, bro, look, I mean, I have two different charts marked up for a reason. I know, I have for a lot of these, I have the US dollar paired up with the crypto, and then I also have the tether. So like because sometimes, for example, like if I go to Flow, if I go to Flow USD, it's the prices on here are slightly different. I want to say it
Just
was
up right
Flow or
now.
GRT, but one of them they're slightly different. Oh my goodness.
Did that just happen?
Uh, uh, uh,
Or that happened?
yo.
Oh, oh, I might cash out.
Yo, dude, let's go. So it's funny, bro, because I blew through the zone, but this is one of those projects, bro, I'm gonna hold on to. I've been holding on to this project for a long time, bro. A long time. And this is one of those that I'm probably just gonna keep holding on to, bro. I've been accumulating slowly, and I actually was just telling you. I mean, I don't have that much of it, but bro, I literally would buy like $10. It would go down. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like I'm losing money on this stupid
Oh, that's the
pair.
4 hour.
But I was buying it like on the way down here, bro. And then finally I accumulated a bunch. I sold off kind of when we originally like sold off when Bitcoin pumped, and then I
Right.
rebought again like right at that bottom, bro. And I was like, oh shit. So I mean I doubled what I put into it when I opened up, because I just have it sitting on my Coinbase. I mean, it's not that much money, but I pulled it up. I'm like, oh my God.
For real,
It,
I'm up like almost I'm up 50%.
bro, I'm up over
But
100%.
yeah, dang, I got in a little bit later than you.
Because like I got in at 8 cents, bro. We're at 20 cents now. Double would have been 16.
During the bear market.
So but yeah, I mean a lot of these projects, I have them marked up twice, bro, just because like look, this is nope, somebody's gonna come on this and look at this and be like, what the hell? Like look, I have the 2018 midterms to 2022 midterms, like, or is that 2020? Yeah, it still is 2022. And then I have, what is this? Another one, bro, marked up. So like I have this marked up, but this is one of those charts right here where I have marked up, bro, and I have it super simplified. But on this one, I'm kind of like experimenting and kind of looking at different levels, bro, because when you compare the US dollar to the to
Hey,
UST, yeah,
no.
to this, bro, it's slightly different. So and then I know I just sent you the other day, what was it? I think I sent you, or maybe I sent you this, where it looked like it was below here when it opened below here. I'm like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah, me
Um,
and Tyler are still bearish right now.
but yeah, I mean, I'm
Per
just
well,
curious, bro. I
personally
want to
I
see
am.
what, I really want to see what happens here.
Yeah,
Within the,
it can really go either way. And Tyler has about the same zone I have marked up on where like a max rally could go, like about 30K for
and this is a
Bitcoin.
perfect example, bro. Of number one fib clusters. So I'm using fibs in both directions. One of them you can't see because I already marked it up, and that's what those dotted lines are. So from that bottom, or from that high to that bottom, there's your last
Perfect.
level of support. Guess what we're playing? Last level of support. So this also, there's a lot of projects playing in this level, but then you have projects like GRT, bro, that blew through it. So it's like, it's like which projects are going. I know GRT is a little bit more of like an AI project, so who knows? But this is a good example of marking it up in both directions, bro. Because look, we're at this level of resistance. So knowing this, we're probably gonna have some struggles going up, but also we broke above this one, so we might have struggles going down too. You can see we came up, came back down, and we tested right here on this 23.6. And usually, right, going based off of patterns, usually when it retests off of here and continues up, if it breaks above here, it's going to be a strong trend up. If not, if it stays above here and we can play down, and we're probably going to see it move down minimum 50% 618 level, which is, I want to see it come back. Honestly, I want to see it come back down to the,
Yeah.
dude, because I originally bought this at like $55, bro, back over here.
Oh, okay.
And
Dang.
then I wrote it up to 110, took profit. Guess what? Came back down. And this is the funniest part, bro. Guess what? Based off of patterns, I'm not a fucking Scientologist, bro, but based off of patterns.
Yeah, guys, these patterns we don't like they just happen over and over in a way. This is why we use them. Um,
And look, bro, I mean,
Not necessarily like
and
buy
it's not even
now.
that perfect, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's not even that perfect. But again, this is where you add multiple things, like where you're testing. So like, look, bro, I had this. Guess what? If it breaks below there, it's gonna keep going down. But at the same time, I'm using this fib because most likely, look, we reject, came back up, reject, push up. We broke down just slightly, right? And that's where it comes down. If we go on smaller time frames, bro, I'm sure if we look for that entry, look, you can even see this almost wick down to that same area. Look at that. It will actually wick down below and almost touched again this low. So there's some things too where you could
Oh,
even
filled
like,
an imbalance right there, didn't it?
yeah, and you could look. I mean, I'm sure. Watch if I go like this, I guarantee this is that level, bro, right there. Look, I I didn't even see it, bro. And that's how repetitive it is. I just knew as soon as I went over there and looked in the forearm, I'm like, there it is. That's the level. And it's so funny because these things happen over and over again. You break it down on a smaller time frame, bro, and do the same thing. But then sometimes people forget to say, hey, let's do it on the monthly, right? Let's look at it on the monthly and say, okay, maybe we need to look at it how it's going to look on the monthly because realistically, bro, this is what matters. You draw the fib, right? You draw the fib, and guess what? We're at roughly that same level. But if you break it down again, right? And this is just repetitive, bro. I mean, it gets very repetitive, right? So we broke below, right? Ave has a tendency to do that, apparently, break below that 88.6. But guess what? Bro, it's gonna be so funny. Watch. That same level, bro. That literally the same level we just used. And go all the way back. Just cause. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk, bro? Bro, it's dude,
Go over to right now.
it's bro. I can't make this up, bro. I literally can. And look at this. Look where the bottom is. Look, I mean, wick down. Look at the wick, bro. How perfect the wick touched here. And this is where like, okay, you see it on the monthly, but guess what? You need to break it down the daily, the hourly, and check it. And this is sometimes things that I don't even do enough because I'm so used to doing it. Right, 7 years of doing this, you think, oh, I just know. No, bro. I still like to do stuff like this. So, and you can see two things. Look, break up. Guess what? The wick came back down, touched.
You got a
Wick came
re-entry.
down, touched. Would I be surprised if it happened one last time? I wouldn't. But again, that kind of comes with this too. And I know we only got a couple minutes left on here. Maybe we have a little more than I think,
We
but
got 8 minutes.
sweet. That's just enough. But then this is this, bro, too. So this is things to keep in mind. So yeah, now you want to go over here, and this is where we create a story in the market, bro. And this is what you were doing was perfect right before this. So we're creating that story in the market, right? And it depends on what high you go off of. Here we have this. So I have this last level support. Could we pump up a little farther? Absolutely. And guess what? So we might pump up a little farther, right? But then we have this Ethereum news. And guess what? So I want to say it's March, right? So not even this month, maybe not next month. So we might even see, right, Bitcoin, because if we're expecting the total market to pump up based off of our patterns, right? So we're expecting it to keep coming up to this level. It's not too much farther, but that could be enough to put Bitcoin, for example, up here in this blue zone potentially, right? If we break above here. I want to see it break above here before I even think about it coming up here. But just in case, we also have that zone marked up because I don't care which way it goes. We're gonna benefit either way. If it breaks above here, we're gonna enter for short-term positions up to here, and then we're gonna do the same thing. We'll take profit and or continue to DCA. So potentially, right, we might have crypto pump up here. So let's say that's, and hypothetically speaking, so if it does pump up, we see Bitcoin come up, right? Within, guess what, maybe the next month, and you see it come up to this level. I would not be surprised. And bro, we're gonna have to highlight this because I have a really good feeling about this. Because Ethereum, guess what? Set to trial staking withdrawals in Shanghai testnet. Now the testnet's going live tomorrow, I think it was. It goes tomorrow because this was what, the 31st. Yep. So I just want to say it either already went live. I could have sworn it's tomorrow. Maybe it already did, but regardless, they're going live with the test net. Yeah, so Wednesday. So it might have already happened. So Wednesday morning. I know they have the exact date on here, but the upgrade was to be released by March, right? So by March or April, I think I wanted to say it said March to April here. I was reading it while you were going over that stuff. But what's crazy, bro, is this. So December 2020, Ethereum first rolled out with ETH staking. Obviously, we know what staking is. You can lock it up and you can receive rewards for staking it, right? So the ETH networks become validators to help authenticate on-chain transactions. In return, these validators earn rewards in the form of newly generated ETH. But since they locked it up here, it was locked up for a period of time. And now, since then, validators have staked almost $26 billion worth of ETH on the blockchain. And those funds won't be made accessible, though, until this implements the withdrawals. So if 26 billion becomes available, right? It becomes available all of a sudden to just to sell, right? Imagine, bro, if those people, right, in a month, in 2 months, if those people we come up to this level, right? And same thing with the total market cap. If we come up to this level, and I'm sure if we go on ETH, we can look at the same thing, come up to that level. Guess what? We're most likely going to see it push down potentially if all of this plays out, right? This is all hypothetical. It's just something to keep an eye on.
Go back to
So
your Bitcoin. Oh, my bad. My bad.
no, you're good. You're good. But yeah, so you can see it launched at 10 a.m. Eastern. It gives them the opportunity to kind of practice and see what they can do, and see if there's any issues and anything they're gonna have to tweak before they actually go live. And then you can see it routinely rolls out public test nets, blah blah blah, before the upgrades. And then that's because ETH withdrawal capability is particularly interest in intermediate firms. Check it out. If you don't hold any of this and or stock, I'm not a financial advisor, but I definitely have some of this. And it's not financial advice. Trading and investing involves risk. Risk means potential loss, but keep in mind, right? So now you need a minimum of 32 ETH, and these people have been holding for a while. So like, yo, they probably got rewarded quite a bit. And then it says, I want to say, where was it? As early as, maybe it was on here. I don't know, bro. I know it was in here. I read it while you're on there. But so, they're expecting a lot of this. Let's just go. I'm scrolling too fast on you, but I'm getting excited. So, if they're going to be coming through here, right? So if these validators come through these centralized exchanges like Binance, Kraken, Coinbase, and they come in here to sell, right, and take profit, I mean, you could see something happen with them, right? And then what was crazy, right? So that ETH staking withdrawals could net Coinbase alone over $500 million revenue annually. So kind of pushing for a new era. And I saw it was a struggling Coinbase exchange. And I was like, So I also found this, bro. And I knew all of the centralized exchanges are, obviously sketchy. You don't want to hold any funds on there. I don't recommend it. You can't lose it. Or if you don't want to lose it, don't hold it there. Right. So it confirmed that it was going to be shutting down and stopping these withdrawals and any funds entering it by February 16th. So I thought this was interesting too, because like, okay, that's pretty crazy. So you see this happening literally in the next 11 days, that they're going to be stopping all fiat deposits to the exchange will be stopped Friday, January 20th. So nobody else can do that. And then they can withdraw their cash and crypto holdings until February 16th. So they can't put any more money onto it as of the 20th of last month. And then now, if they don't have it out by the 16th, bro, who knows? Maybe Coinbase just eats it, right? So that's why you don't want to hold it on there, number one. So this was also funny to me too, where I was on Decrypt and I saw these pop up there. So I'm like, oh, we gotta cover our boy Scam Bankman. So apparently, last week or 2 weeks ago, bro, we were just talking about the feds wanting Sam to stop contacting all these blah 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 blahs, right? They want him to do this, right? Now all of a sudden, oh, judge rejects request to ease restrictions on his communications. It doesn't matter, bro. They already were like, we want you to, shame on you, Sam. We want you to stop doing that. And it's like, bro, if you really wanted them to stop, you would have cut it off. You wouldn't have let them bail out. They don't want it that bad, bro. And that's the thing. Like, if you wanted them to sit, lock them up like countries do to other people. I'm not going to name names because I'm not trying to get off here, but I'm not trying to get Jeffrey Epstein for, talking about some stuff. But yeah, bro. I mean, his use of FaceTime, iMessage, Zooms, and text and email is still not allowed. He apparently wanted it. Well, he's still contacting through other apps. I want to say like privacy apps, right? And then they also want to delay. I thought this was pretty neat because I just saw this as of today. But U.S. prosecutors want to delay CFTC and the SEC fraud cases against Scam Bankman. Of course they do. They want to wait and see and push it back and see what happens probably in the markets, see what happens with their money that's also sitting there. But any closing thoughts, bro? We got less than a minute.
Nope, I'm good.
But all right, with that being said, guys, we appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in from whenever you're watching this. We do this all the time, usually every Thursday. Today's Tuesday, but we always drop it. If you liked what you saw, drop a comment, like, share, hit the subscribe button. That way, next time we drop a video, you get the notification. All the links for social medias are below. We appreciate you guys. Follow us. We'll follow you back. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Peace out, guys.